one of the greatest debuts in NBA history, not hyperbole. VJ Edgecombe, the rookie out of Baylor, went off in a Philadelphia 76ers 117-116 win over the Boston Celtics. I'm talking went off. 34 points in the game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, was 5 of 13 from 3, took 26 shots in his first damn game. Are you kidding me? VJ Edgecombe was awesome, man. And the craziest part about it, he was overshadowed by Tyrese Maxey, who had 40 in the game. This is VJ Edgecombe, now the leader in a debut game in Philadelphia 76ers history. He overpassed Allen Iverson, who had 30 in his debut, and the 14 points from VJ Edgecombe, the most by an NBA rookie since LeBron James had 12 in his first quarter of play against the Kings way back in 2003. So Maxey 40, VJ Edgecombe 34. But I think the lead story from this game is Joel Embiid, who went 1 of 9, had 4 points, and at points in the game, literally looked like he couldn't really jump. Is Joel Embiid nearing the end, man?
Yeah, this might be the beginning of the end. And when I say that, I mean the last 2 seasons, the guy's played about 50 games total. He's 31 years old. We know the long list of injuries. And from an eye test perspective, I know he's rusty. I know he hasn't played basketball in a while. The guy looked cooked. I mean, it looked like he was 41, not 31. He wasn't jumping at all. I mean, talk about rim protection, 0. And it's really sad because we're talking about a generational talent. I know he's been riddled with injuries, but he's won 5 playoff series in his career, never advanced past the second round. And it really looks like this could be the beginning of the end for Joel Embiid. I hate to say it. Positive note for Sixers fans, though, like you said, Maxey, Edgecombe, Paul George didn't even play tonight, and they ended up pulling this one out against the Celtics, who had a bunch of guys missing too. But it's not looking good for our guy Joel Embiid, man.
No, it is not, to say the least. But VJ Edgecombe, man, who many compare to like a young Dwayne Wade. He's got that bounce in his step. Really good shooter from deep, and just shows the ability to go up and snag boards, to facilitate, to shoot, to get above the rim and cram it. What most impresses you about this young man's game? Last person that was compared to Dwayne Wade coming out of college, I feel like, was Victor Oladipo. And Oladipo, for a minute there, I mean, he had some really good years before injuries caught up to him. Edgecombe, though, I think he's got a much higher ceiling than Oladipo. Like, this was my pick months ago for Rookie of the Year. He's awesome.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of it in the Summer League. I certainly didn't guess that he was going to come out and put up 34 in his NBA debut. But you could see it in the Dwayne Wade comparisons. There are some similarities. A lot of times they just do that with like bigger guards. They're just like, that's D Wade. Dwayne Wade has never shot 13 threes in a single game in his life. I don't know. Somebody fact check me on that. But VJ Edgecombe shot 13 threes. I ran through his college stat sheet. The highest he ever shot was 7, I believe, once. So he came out firing. He made 5 of them as well. If you can get him to shoot from the perimeter, he was a good 3-point shooter in college. You never know if it's going to translate. If he can do that, the sky's the limit for this kid, man, because he's the 3-and-D guy that you always want. But if he can score like this, he's not going to score 34 a game. But, I mean, anywhere in that threshold where he can kind of be a facilitator and a go-to guy in certain moments when Maxey's not out there, or, Embiid, Paul George, etc. Sky's the limit for VJ Edgecombe.
Sixers have this 2 timeline going on right now. And maybe, just maybe, that old timeline of Paul George and Joel Embiid is just complementary pieces at this point. And it's Maxey, and it's all the young dudes, the VJ Edgecombes of the world, that really take this team to a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. That, to me, is kind of their ceiling, 4, 5. But you never know. They do have some talent on this team, and it's tough to say Embiid's cooked after one game, but I agree with your assessment. He is not moving amazing right now.